minute to go. At what point, if you don't get the steal?
Kick over to Bird, back to Snyder.
Running the clock.
And then he's going to be fouled on the reach there.
Running the clock has not been effective for any team at this state tournament. Dick Gabriel with Channel 27 and the Big Blue Insider. We were talking about that yesterday. Teams could not, at the high school level, struggle spreading the floor. Now Snyder has to go to the free throw line where he is 4 of 5 today. One free throw makes it a 2-possession game. And between these two teams, they have 7 timeouts to go. This 49 seconds could be a while.
There you see Antigua, the assistant coach, sitting behind the Central bench.
Yeah, they've been here all week. I wonder why.
Can't imagine. Snyder got them both. Quentin Snyder, the junior, has committed to Louisville. A lot of time left in this game. 63-58, 49.5 seconds at the Boys State Championship. Looking at some numbers in this game. 17 points for Dominic, 17 for Kenja Bosley, Quan Taylor 16. So the big three have 50 of the 58 Madison Central points. They have been huge.
Yeah, it's the big three. And with Taylor with 16 points, he has taken some of the slack of Bosley and by Hawkins, who have really carried the offensive production. And for Ballard, it's been pretty balanced. Let's take a look at the goaltending one more time, maybe from a different angle if we haven't. Let's see if the ball went off the glass. Yeah,
yes, it did.
So a very good call by the officials. Madison Central doesn't like it, of course, but the replay showed it was a good call. And from the angle we had, you can see the ball come off the glass. And now it's a 5-point game. What Madison Central has to do, Ballard is going to double team Hawkins. You have to. You cannot let him spot up the 3, help defense, Kenja Bosley. And if that leaves open Daniel, he's got to pop a 3.
Well, before we saw that replay, Brian, you mentioned you saw it hit part of the glass there. Those old baseball eyes working there for you, huh?
Old baseball.
Good eagle eyes there. Brian, a former standout at Morehead State and Butler High School in Louisville, Kentucky. So you had some battles with, I'm sure, these Ballard Bruins over the years.
Yeah, Ballard, know them too well from years gone by.
There's the body of work for Snyder, 22 points. 2 rebounds, 7 assists. That's what I was talking about early in this telecast. It goes unnoticed about his game. He's a very good passer. 7 assists back that up, don't they?
Oh, yeah. His 7 assists, one reason the lead expanded.
Kenja Bosley with Holland on him. Kenja across the line. Central needs a 3 here. 38 seconds. They give to Dominic Hawkins. Hawkins way out top.
Double team.
Into the lane. Hawkins hanging. It won't go, but he's fouled there by Dantes Bird. And I tell you who else took a shot. Keelan Martin took a shot into the jaw area there.
He sure did. He's holding his lip. Bird is fouled out.
Yep.
But he's done an admirable job defensively. 0 points. And I'm not sure if Bird even took a shot. Yeah, 2 shots earlier. Watch the shot from right here. Right in the face for Martin. Yeah.
So Dominic Hawkins will be up there, and he will shoot a couple of throws for the Indians. He could cut this down to a 1-possession game. Ballard up by 5, 32.8 seconds. We said this would be a thriller, and it's turned out to be everything we thought it would be. At one point, Ballard led by 16 points, and Madison Central came full circle, and on Kenja Bosley's 3-pointer out of the left baseline, Brian Milam, they actually took a 53-51 lead.
Incredible comeback from Madison Central, but an even better job from Ballard to hold their ground. And we go back and look at the 3-pointer before the half. Snyder gets fouled at the end of the 3rd. As you mentioned during one of our breaks, that's 5 points you could, in most cases, take off the clock.
Dominic got them both. Big free throw. 63-60 Ballard. This is a 1-possession game. Quentin Snyder, dogged by Hawkins, into front court now. Snyder with 28 seconds, tripped up and going to be fouled there by Kenja Bosley.
It's only Bosley's second, only a second. For Hawkins, he's got 3. He and Taylor have 3, and Park has 3. Walker has 3. They don't play a lot of guys. Madison Central does not. And Snyder can show his worth right here. The pressure free throws with the game on the line.
One's too strong.
And a state championship on the line.
Madison Central seeking their first ever, Brian, as you know, and as you mentioned, Ballard has already got, what, 3 titles there in Louisville, right?
77, 88, 99. They've lost 4 times. Coach Renner 1 for 3 in the championship.
Rattles in, that's a big one. That makes it a 2-possession ball game with 27 seconds. Hawkins trouble getting the inbound pass. Gets it double team, and he's going to call a quick timeout as it was double teamed by Dow and Holland there. Quick timeout with 24.2 seconds, and Ballard leading 64-60. And if you're Coach Renner, what do you tell your Bruins? If you're Coach Feldhouse, what do you tell your Indians?
I think if you're Ballard with 24 seconds, you find Hawkins. Obviously, you've got to double team Hawkins. And you cannot give up. Watch for Madison Central to kind of spread the floor a little bit. You can't give up an easy basket underneath. Madison Central has 3 timeouts. This 24 seconds is going to take a while. And you cannot give up a quick basket where Central can immediately call timeout. And if you're Alan Feldhouse, we score, we stop the clock. If you're Ballard, find 25 and 11. Make the other guys hurt you.
You said these last 24 seconds are going to take a while. I don't think these 17,000 mind at all, Mr.
No,
Milo.
I don't either. I'd like to have some free basketball, honestly.
I would like to have overtime myself, but it's going to take a big shot here by Dominic Hawkins or Bosley and company.
Triple
Hawkins
teamed.
Down the lane. Hawkins hanging and scoring. We've got a 2-point ball game. And Hawkins now with 21 points at 64-62, and there's still 15 seconds left in this ball game.
A quick basket and the timeout. 3 Ballard guys got around Dominique Hawkins, and he still squirts through the alley.
There he comes into your living room. And finished over Dow and Martin. Of course, Martin with 4 fouls cannot do much defensively.
Well, it was a good job by Dow, who was out of position. His back nearly turned to Hawkins not to foul him.
Madison Central looking for their first state basketball championship. Hey, you know what? If they could pull it out here tonight, their girls are going to go after one next week at the Houchins Girls Sweet 16.
Yeah, for the Feldhouse family, it's going to be busy. You know, you've got Coach Feldhouse in charge of the basketball, and you've got Coach Feldhouse in charge of cheerleading, and now Ashton will play next week with the Lady Indians. That play again by Hawkins.
Let's take a look at that. A great move by Dominic there to cut this down to a 2-point ball game. Slicing through, as you said, Brian.
And that's a good job by Dow. Just try to stay out of the way. And that kid is just a special player.
Is he Mr. Basketball?
I think there's no way he can't be. So many people have made their claim or stamped. They got the stamp of approval on a Mr. Basketball when you do it on the biggest stage.
Yep.
Derek Willis at Bullitt East signs with UK.
But he didn't get here.
Omar Pruitt, heck of a game.
He made a statement.
Game 1.
Yeah, made a statement.
But Dominique Hawkins has been the best player at this state tournament.
He's kind of put an exclamation on it, I think. High pass, and did they throw it away? Yes, they did. Hawkins has got it with 11 seconds. Dominic into the lane, and he is going to be tripped away. Bosley, right side, launches a 3. Oh! It's hit by Bosley. Madison Central has the lead.
Incredible.
What a shot by Kenja Bosley.
Falling away. An incredible shot, the shot of a lifetime. If you're Madison Central, there's still 2 seconds to go. The game is not over. Let's take a look at it.
Look at Kenja. He can't believe he hit it.
The bad pass by Martin, the only thing he's done wrong all day.
Walker made the play, Brian. That's Walker making that play. And
Bosley does not hesitate.
What a shot.
A shot for the ages.
Goodness gracious.
But there's still 2.2 seconds to go.
That is big time.
You remember Darrell Cross Jr. hit the 3 to send it to overtime a couple of years ago. Christian County wins it at the buzzer in overtime. If you're Alan Feldhouse, you've got to calm your kids down.
Oh, they're calm.
Now, I take out Walker. What I would do, look at this. Dribble, and just happens to be there, does Bosley. Wow.
That's like destiny. Is that like destiny or what? When the ball, it looks like Hawkins going to turn it over. It goes right to one of the best 3-point shooters in the state.
Incredible. I think if I'm Coach Feldhouse, I might want to put in DeMarcus George, who's a little taller. He's not on the court. 2 seconds.
That's all they are. 2 seconds away from a state crown, Brian Milam.
My goodness.
At Madison Central. First time ever.
Now, if you're Ballard, there's time.
Look at this crowd.
Let's look. Let's see if Ballard does the Bryce Drew play from Valpo. You catch it and you pass it to a wide open man.
And you kick it. And remember, they do have Quentin Snyder, who banked one in at half court at the end of the first half.
Timeout Ballard. They want to see the defensive alignment from Madison Central.
And let's go back to that.
Oh, my.
That shot, remember the shot he banked in Snyder at halftime from 3.
And he was heavily guarded.
Yes, very heavily guarded.
You want Snyder to take it. You want him to have his hands on the basketball. Let's see if we get out of Ballard a pick at the half-court spot. The pass is the key to this whole thing right here.
Here's the first half shot we were just talking about, right on cue by the great job, and there it is. Look at that shot.
I mean, that's a heave, and it's part of the game plan that Ballard had in the first half where everything was going right for them. That was just the statement that said, yeah, this is our half. Now, Kenja Bosley, the kid just put his hands up and he said 2 seconds. Now, let's see if Snyder gets his hands on the basketball. That's what they're playing for.
Who will get that banner hanging? It will hang in their school for eternity. 65-64 and the Kenja Bosley 3. They get it in. Snyder, half court. Here's a heave.
Nope.
It's off the mark. Madison Central wins the state championship on a Kenja Bosley three-pointer that fell right in his lap on the right side as it bounced away from Mr. Basketball Dominic Hawkins. Madison Central knocks off Ballard 65-64 and one for the ages, Brian Milam.
Speechless.
Instant classic.
It's just speechless. This game needs to be replayed over and over again. The heart of a champion.
Well, it will be tonight at 7 o'clock.
To rally 3 times against Covington Holmes, a 30-game winner. A 30-game winner with Hoptown. A 30-game winner with Ballard. Madison Central does the improbable.
For the folks watching on KHSAA.tv, tell everybody this game will be replayed tonight at 7 o'clock on the CW. At 7 o'clock, we'll be back and wrap things up.